Paul George with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. Splitter, that's good.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
And the basket by Mutombo.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Pass to George. The feed to Bryant. Excellent D there from Allen. Denver in the lead. Right side Wilkins. Kicks it to Allen. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And George, here we go. And it's blocked. And they're on the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
It falls. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
This one for 3. It's money from deep.
And that's a bounce-back 3, and they're back in the lead.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch. Well, Paul George has been sensational.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
Thompson again. It's Kobe. Thompson passes to Allen for the 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Toronto right now, Antetokounmpo out there with Splitter. Then there's Allen. Then it's Anthony. And it's Hill in at the point. Fareed goes in. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Allen outside. This is to Anthony. Back to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Allen dishes to Mutombo. Denver passing it around. Fareed. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one's on Anthony.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
George is checked in for Toronto. Bryant comes in for Hill. Wilkins with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. That one goes. Count.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Splitter, and that one is stuffed right through.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And there's the contact on the jam. He gets the whistle, but not the bucket, so 2 shots coming up for him.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Big group substitution here for Denver. Morris is checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Damari Carroll comes in for Wilkins. Chris Middleton's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Hill in for Ray Allen. Past the Splitter. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Nails it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
And another miss by Denver. And here's Toronto. Anthony kicks to George. Yes!
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And stolen by Splitter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making it.
Thompson, left side. Missed. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one's on Anthony.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Toronto calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
To win the game. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Now, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. Chandler down low. Splitter covering. George passes to Carmelo.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And here's Denver, trailing by 2. And it's Hill penetrating. Here's Middleton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Inside, here's Anthony. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 21 points for Carmelo Anthony. Hill dishes to Middleton. It's back to Hill. Passes it to Chandler. Denver passing it around. Another miss by Middleton.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space. Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Denver trails by 4. The drive by Hill. Another miss by Middleton.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
It
It's been tough for them to try to slow down George. 10-point, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
1:44 left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. It's Allen with the drive. And again, Denver no good. Toronto leading by 5. And Bryant kicks the splitter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Splitter's got 4 this quarter. Splitter's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
George passes the splitter. That's good. And Toronto leads by 7.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
It's Wilkins with the drive. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Mutombo. And stolen by Splitter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Been a big game for Splitter. He has 12 points and 2 blocks. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even one missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nails the tray.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. It's Thompson off the drive. Allen for the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Anthony. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Again, Allen missing.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what,